Hi everyone, my name is Lynn Chang. I was Quentin Morris's teacher many years ago when he came to the Boston Conservatory. And I'm here to talk to you about practicing. We all love music, but who hates to practice? I do. Practicing is something that we have to do for our craft. Young people tend to just sort of play through their notes and play through them all the way. Their teacher gives them, let's say, a tune or an exercise to play, and they will play through the entire piece all the way through, and they think that's it. You have to kind of, in your mind, look at this piece of music, particularly if it's a little bit more challenging. Look at it and figure out what you want to eventually say about that piece, and then how to get to that part of that piece in which you are actually making a personal statement about yourself. You're not just playing the notes, but you're actually making music. When you get to a passage that is a little bit more challenging, especially complex, it is so important for you to practice slowly, because when you practice slowly, you listen to yourself. Listening is the most important thing about music. If you don't listen, you're not going to get anywhere. You will be able to listen more carefully when you practice very slowly. And then as you practice slowly, you work your way up to a tempo which you think is more to your liking. Some people can practice 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour a day. It's a lot. The most important thing to do is that when you practice, you must be focused. If you're tired and run down, you've had a lot of homework, you've run the marathon or something incredibly, and you're just so tired, you can't be focused. If you're not focused, your mind's not going to be in it, and you're not going to be able to practice. You have to pick a time in which you're able to practice. Sometimes it's about a half an hour maybe, then you take a little break. Sometimes it's an hour or 45 minutes. I'd say maybe half an hour to 45 minutes is a good time to practice. Don't try to practice the entire thing. That's okay for the first time. When you practice, just take a little chunk of the piece. Let's say the first 5 bars. Learn that, and learn that really well, then put it away. The next day, you review those 4 or 5 bars that you've learned, see if some of it is absorbed, go on to the next 4 or 5 bars. That way, by the end of a week, you have learned maybe the whole thing. This was the idea that the cellist Yo-Yo Ma's father had when he was teaching his son Yo-Yo how to play the cello. Every day, 2 bars of a Bach suite. Learn that, memorize that, go play. Next day, 2 or 3 bars, practice, learn it really well, go out and play. That way, it teaches you to focus, to learn something, to get something really good, and you learn to work on details. Details are the most important thing when you're practicing. If you find something that doesn't work so good or doesn't sound so good, you have to try to experiment with bowings or fingerings. Learn how to use the bow to make it really sing. When you practice it really hard and you learn the whole thing, then begin playing. Then you can play a little bit more, and as you're playing, don't stop listening. Listening is the most important thing. And what I mean by listening, now this is very complex. You listen, of course you have your ears, but our ears are only 2 inches or 3 inches away from the violin. So you're just hearing all the things that are really close up. You're not hearing what's going on 20 feet away when people are sitting in the audience. So you sit there and you play, and as you play, you have to have 3 kinds of hearing. Your ears, which hear what you're actually, the music that you're making. Then you have to imagine the brain. What are you imagining about this music? And the 3rd set of ears is that of an audience that's sitting far away. And you have to ask yourself, is what I'm imagining, what I'm listening to, getting out there in the audience? If you do all that, I think your performances will have a much better communicative property. You'll be able to reach audiences. You'll be able to play with a lot of confidence. That's, I think, the best way to learn something.